Hello, my friend. You're just in time. Sit down, it won't hurt. Today I'm going to tell you about Slavic healthcare and compare it with American healthcare. Prices, quality, prices. No, it is actually going to hurt. Pour your favorite drink and make yourself comfortable. Today we're going to find out where it is best to be born, to live to old age in one piece. So, a little backstory. A friend of mine in the countryside, far from the city, was messing around with a knife and cut his finger. That was me, yeah. I started waving my hand furiously, splashing in all directions. Then I stuck my finger in the water and there are almost 2 fingers. I told my family that I might become the next president like Boris Yeltsin and in some ways repeat the life of Boris. So we'd better get to the hospital as soon as possible. Already into it, no one called an ambulance. First of all, it's a scratch. Secondly, it takes an hour to get to the village. Or 2. Or a week. That depends on your luck. And I'm not joking. Babushkas here run to town if they get hurt or they just don't pay attention. So we went by car. If I had taken an ambulance in Russia, it would have cost $0. But I would have had to wait. You don't have to wait in America, but without insurance, it would have cost $1,200. Ah! And that's if you are lucky. Look at these bills. 4,000. Duh! No. 12,000! Wait. 44,000! You could buy a Ford Mustang, drive to the clinic yourself and throw it away! Yes, it is an air transportation. Do you know how much it costs for Slavs? $0. Build a hospital closer! In short, the meme to the hospital by Uber works for Slavs as well. Learn the address of the nearest hospital in advance, comrade. So, you came to the clinic. The first thing you'll see is a barrier in the booth with a guard. He lets everyone in anyway. Why is there a barrier then? No one knows. But you will be waving your bandaged hand and honking at the man to open the gate for you. Unless he fell asleep or went out for a sandwich. Ah! So you are inside. You see the reception window in front of you, but it is closed. And you don't want to go there. You have to ask right away where the emergency room is. There you will see a huge line of people waiting for instant help. Now you have an hour of meditation to do. Or 2, if you are lucky enough. You will become angry, scared and psychotic. After all, you don't know how long your tissues will last a starter. But in front of you is already a humbled granny. She waves her swollen broken head 360 degrees. The man with one eye laughs at all this. You begin to realize that your case is not the worst. Some of them were also coming from the suburbs, probably by bus, which travels once an hour. And surprisingly enough, in America you'll be waiting too. There are 5 levels of importance of injury, so with a cut finger you will sit and wait in both countries. It's a draw. So, you've spent an hour in a horror atmosphere, you've seen things, your life has changed forever. You've already become a man yourself who cheerfully shows his wounds and causes shock to newcomers. Your time has come. 3 people meet you in a room and say, "Hello, comrade, have a seat, let's fill out some papers."
Papers? I've got
Paperwork first, super fast help later. Sure name, first name, year of birth, address of residence, blah 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 blah, whatever. Don't drip on the paper, or you will have to fill a new one.
1 hour later.
Sign here that if you make a mistake, it's your own fault. Great. Insurance. I don't have it with me. Well, who cares about it anyway? What have you got? A knife! Oh, finally not a fracture! Tonight we drink to you! Look, it's bleeding! It is not good. Just kidding. It's a scratch. Let's get you stitched up.
In the USA, a visit to a doctor costs $250.
Take your clothes off.
What?
Why? It's more fun to do the surgery that way.
Surgery?
Oh, come on, it does not hurt. Anesthesia, it's free.
Yes, in the USA it costs $200.
Or suffer for free. How rich I am. Well, let's go stitching.
$500.
Don't listen to him. Stop it, put your hand down. Oh, the anesthesia did not work at the end. Good Slavic comment, comrade. That's it, the hand is stitched up and bandaged.
$300.
And now... Oh, come on, why?
$250 for sterile supplies.
Whatever. Nah. A tetanus shot, just in case, it's free.
$180.
Seriously? Are you consulting me now? Don't look him in the eye. Get dressed. Thank you. Will the hand recover? Well, it should. If not, tendon repair surgery costs $400.
$3,095.
Блять. You'll be alright. Go get some rest, buddy. Wait, here's your ticket. Come back for a free bandaging in 3 days.
$300.
Then for another one.
$300.
And then for another one with stitches removal.
$300 and $200 for a sterile supply and another $100 for a stitches removal. $2,000 more.
What? Why?
On average, bills found online turned out to be more expensive by a few $1,000s more without specifying the service. In other words, that's why the patient received the bill.
As a result, in US, I would spend on average of
$6,000.
for my finger. Maybe less, maybe more. Is it expensive? It seems to me that for that kind of money you could make a cybernetic laser shooting finger.
$6,000.
Блять, for that money you could buy a house in the ghetto. Of course, there is insurance and all sorts of benefits, but it is impossible to make sense of them. Treatment for every fifth tooth if you make less than $1,000. Have 2 hard-haired brothers and your neighbor is Bulgarian. Half and half Japanese. The cost of some filling ranges from free to infinity. Insurance may cover the entire cost, or it may not cover it at all. The filling could be normal, or it could be amalgam. Weren't they banned in the 16th century? Amalgam is a mixture of silver, tin, and mercury. Mercury! Also, you won't know the cost until the end. The whole thing is more like a casino.
Рот этого казино, блядь.
The Slavs have it simple. If it is free, it is free. And painful. And bad. And if you need a good job, it's not expensive, but you have to pay for it. It's the same in America. Only 10 times more expensive. A normal filling is not 50, but $500. Ah! If you need, say, 10 fillings done, it's cheaper to take a tour of Europe. You'll spend $500 on your teeth, and you'd have another $4,500 left over for a flight and a hotel. At the same time, almost everything can be done for free in Russia. Heart, a third leg, but you have to wait in line. Sometimes for years, and sometimes a third leg can be sewn on by accident. Oh boy, healthcare in Russia is so generous and free that 9 times out of 10 you'll get an enema, even if you did not ask for one. Because, why not? You have a headache. You was bitten by a snake. You came to replace your office air conditioner. But, of course, there are no miracles. Boy, this is not that country. The trickiest, sneakiest, treacherous part is the insurance. The thing is, in general, all the taxes here are cunningly hidden. It's all done so that you don't know you're paying taxes at all. Like the party just feeds you for free. 13% for income, 3% some kind of insurance, 22% future pension,
20%.
VAT, apartment tax, car insurance, excise taxes on goods, customs duties, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So, mandatory insurance in Russia is 5.1%. Let's pretend you are a rich kid and you make, well, a lot. Well, $2,000. after taxes. In that case, you'd give away $1,400 in a year, or 14,000 over 10 years. That would be cost of free medicine for you. And since you are not poor, you'll never go to a free clinic to get your teeth treated or whatever. You go to a private clinic. After all, you don't want amalgam fillings and vodka anesthesia. That means you only go for free for emergency care. If you are like me, you just cut your finger once every 10 years and that's it. Then this surgery in Russia would be 14,000 for you. No guarantees, with a long wait, and sometimes you still have to pay extra, and it is still called free care. But if you don't know how to use knives, fall down a lot, and especially get lost somewhere in the mountains where you have to be picked up by helicopter, then it suddenly becomes extremely profitable to live in Russia.
12,000.
Yes, in Russia you have to live horribly in order to live well. Write down where you are from and how much it costs to be treated in your country. And that's all for today. My name is Mark. Subscribe, comment, like, and see you next time, блядь!